Love and light, everybody. Takbeer. Thank you. I thank you so much. Through your prayers and everything, you guys released me on this beautiful day. The day that I was released from jail on the East Coast years ago. And in my memories, it's so beautiful to see it because it helps in this case. You understand? This timeline. I love you guys. You know, it's so crazy. The things. You see that date? 7 years ago. Everything today has to do with 7. Even the pack of bugler that I used to smoke this spliff, to connect with this ionized self, use that a potential to cross over. So, I'm showing you this. There's 3 beautiful sisters. They work at a church that my son A.c.l.u used to go to when he was real little, when I lived in Maryland. The cops killed me a couple of times. The last time they lied on me. But that was used in the case in a wrong way. And that's why I'm making this video. Because it was a lie. That the probation report in Tahoe used. And they put me in a coma. And arrested Maria for recording it with the phone. Commissioner let me go. A beautiful mulatto sister. See, the courts back there are different. The only time in my life I was released and I was able to make it back. And that's when I wrote that enclavement paper. You see that? That is not what they say on the court paperwork that I had to take in a plea deal that was a lie. She said I broke a cop's arm and his clavicle. This is why, as long as I stay over west of the Mississippi, they'll never extradite me. But truth is truth. She stated it was when me and Daniel Bratcher and Joey Pugnalin and Jeremy got pulled over. Nope. This is when I got my left foot ran over in front of Spin with Kenneth, and the man called me a nigger, and I got pissed off, and he told me to sit down. I sat down. I rolled a bugler, and they fucking arrested me. And next thing I know, dude's telling me he's gonna kill me. Tries taking me back off in this corner, and tases me, and tries to fuck me off. Takes me inside and tries to do it again. And another officer comes out because they have this big door they open up. I say, thank God, there's another officer. The officer tells me, I don't believe in God. It's crazy. So they had their way with me. As people know, Aberdeen, Maryland's finest. Those of us that know me from Spin and living in the park and feeding in there in Riverside and in Bel Air. You guys understand? Marcus Valley, I love you, brother. I'm sorry I haven't been in such contact. Things are hard on this side, on the front line, brother. You understand? It's almost to that point like when we had the radar on each other, on the map. Remember that third brother? was AJ. They took him off the map. As you know, my case right now, they said I hurt the officer extremely bad. I shouldn't be let out of jail. So they used that along with the lie of a woman that didn't even speak English, that I never talked to, that I said as a felon, that I carried a weapon on me. And then they arrested Maria, who recorded them, put me in a coma, and wouldn't let her in the ER. Like she was a terrorist or some shit. Or me. And then the head nurse, whose son had wrecked his car, who we'd done a sound healing on, she saved me because the officer had put a pistol to my head. And almost, as he said, was gonna make it look like I tried to do something to him while he released me to use the bathroom. And this is all recorded because I was in ICU. And it's the truth. I've been still wondering why I don't have a bill from Barton Hospital from that. It's like the other case when I had to help Jessica Alcoof pick out KELEA's facial picture and the cops beat the fuck out of me the day that his accident happened. But it's not on my discovery. My last arrest in Marysville was in the 90s. And you guys know, when I got hurt by Kevin on Marysville campus. Here they are now, always. You hear something, because they're bleeding us. But again, believe in something. Believe in yourself. And I thank you. It's me and Mimi here. Allahu Akbar. Friday, September 7th. I just got up 4 hours ago. Life is life. Daniel Bratcher, you remember when I shouldn't have got out? Robert George, you're the one that woke me up. If you remember, he played me in chess. He helped me with my 7th chapter of my 7th chapter of E.c.l.u. Which I got woke up and told, oh, I finally have court. Love you, Matt. Batty Matty. You're in J-Wing next to me in Federal Holding. When I got arrested for the hurt in Joey's car, picking up you, Ryan, with Mary Weber. In the passenger seat, somehow the cop was able to see through the seat to see the crumbs. Remember that, brother? That shit was crazy. Yeah. That's why they pulled me and Joey over in Idaho. Anyhow. Shit trails around, but it's all been lies on their part. And I got them all in paperwork. How far should I go back? How far should we? Or this stop in 2014? Literally, right after watching brother be choked out live saying he can't breathe. My wife was recording me say the same thing. Because I got the second time put into respiratory acidosis. The first time was in when? 2012. I got out to go to Sister Lele Love's daughter's birthday. But unfortunately, I drank too much alcohol and made it fucking terrible. I'm sorry. But stuff really. Things happen so that memories stay. So that things like this can be made true. Because in this day and age, they try to say manipulation can change stuff. But how coincidental can it be for me to be released? And it's time to be able to show that your prayers and whatever you wrote, because I have not got to read them, got me released. Along with my wife's. All the pouring of love that you guys have given. I thank you. I truly thank you. I'm sitting here thinking of our family members locked inside of ways to getting them food donated to them in ways so that they're healthy until return into that. Remember, we're all one community, and I thank you for letting us be a part of that. And cops, when I walked back to the police station, tried to ask for a civil complaint, I was met by 7 officers with their weapons drawn because they had posted my picture like I was some kind of crazy person. You know what I'm saying? I tried to do a civil complaint. Walked all the way from the detention center, those of you that live out there in Bel Air, and know how far it is to walk from there to Aberdeen, Maryland Police Department, just to get guns pulled on you again and told get the fuck out. Like you're some crazy person because you're asking for a citizen's complaint and then get drove all the way to Riverside. And you're told you're banned from fucking being there. And then y'all know, thank you Sandy so much for taking me to Washington and allowing me to leave with my life, riding on the gifts of Traveler's friend who bought my Greyhound ticket and how I got back to California. Some people tried to seriously kill me for what we was doing out there trying to help people. Making up crazy stuff. Remember all this started a couple of weeks back, if I look back in my history, when I tried to help that woman who the husband pulled a pistol on me when we had the barbecue on the corner of Spin, next to the library. And that officer came out, the lawyer, because I was from California, and I said, fuck that. That man said he was going to shoot me and shoot that woman. So remember he came back when they released her from the jail place, because they arrested her with her kids, and the man pulled up next to her and spit on her and threw the food on her and the babies. This stuff's just crazy. Perpetuation of things. Anyhow, live and learn. The truth sets people free. Because my court paperwork here that I had to admit to that was a complete lie, where they attacked 243s and 243s and 422s and 422s on me. They said that I did something that I never did. And here's the case that the woman tried to claim. That nowhere did I do what she said, and nowhere did I do what he did. Because those of you that are still alive out there, one day at a time, You understand what I'm saying? You know that them police in them streets can be rough because they kill you. From living out, you see things. Those of us that still have a mind awake. The streetwalkers, we see a lot of things that the police do and government people do that they shouldn't be doing. Them cars that used to go around Aberdeen, that's what hit me. And the police whooped my ass for trying to report it.